Personalities. You heard, you look at different personalities. You look at Lori earlier and Quentin. They both have energy, but they're both different personalities. You look at Liz, came up here originally and kicked off the thing, a little bit different personality. We all have different personalities. And the great thing is, we all have different personalities. The problem is, sometimes we don't know how to communicate to each other. Now, I will not say there's one that's better than the other. But when you're in the marketplace, because you're out there every single day. You see, in here, it's like going to summer camp, right? We're all friends, we're wearing black, green, and bling. We get to scream out whenever we want to. I mean, it's a fun time. You got the shirt, you all look great. But when you walk out those doors, that's the real world, right? And people aren't necessarily as open and as friendly or as direct in some cases to let you know what they're interested in or what they're not interested in. So over the years, there's been so many different personality tests and things that they're all, truthful, help you identify. But, we heard one a long time ago that simplified people's personalities down to 4 main categories. And then it simplified it down to 4 main colors to allow you, when you're interacting with people on the phone or even through text message or at a rap party, based on the first thing that they say or do, you'll know, oh, they're that. I may want to do this. Because how many of you have killed a prospect? Everyone raise your hand. Everybody has killed a prospect. Many of you puke on people every single day. Right? You go blah, 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 blah. Right? You're trying to tell them everything, how great it is. That's because you're excited based upon what you like, you're telling them. So what we want to do is just give you some simple trigger words and some trigger phrases and some ideas. So when you're blitzing people, when you walk out to the real world tonight, based on what they do and say, you'll be able to have that little light bulb go off in your head and go, ooh, there they are. Now, here's what I don't want you to do. Don't get caught up in it. This isn't rocket science. I'm giving the presentation. It's sure not rocket science. Okay? This is just simple, thoughtful philosophy when you're in the market to go, that may be the way I need to take this person in that direction. So, okay, if you're ready, say I'm ready.
Ready!
4 main colors that we're going to talk about tonight. The first one is red. The next one is blue. The next one is yellow. And the last one is green. We're going to start with red. Can I please have a blitz card from someone? Just somebody, just anyone. I'm not like giving you $10,000 or anything. I'm just thinking blitz card. Thank you guys. Lady last night came sprinting from the back like, what do I win? What do I win? I said, I'll say your name. That's awesome. That's awesome. We'll talk about her personality in a second. But the first personality is what we call red. Now, the way that I think about this is that, we try to simplify things down. So based on the thing that you do most in this business, you're able to recognize. The thing that we do most, or that you should be doing most, is blitzing people. Because when you blitz people, now you have more people to what? Grab. Right? You blitz people, you have more people to grab. So when you're blitzing someone, the first question that you typically ask them is, hey, have you tried that crazy rap thing? Or that's the question you should be asking. So let's just say, let me give you a kind of an analogy or a good word picture to describe what red means. Because they're focused on winning and money-driven, and they're kind of that type A personality. How many of you in the room have kids? Have kids, okay. How many of you have kids that are in some sort of sport or activity? Dance, soccer, ballet, gymnastics, whatever, right? You're in something. How many of you have kids that are in some sort of activity that are like 6 years old or under? Raise your hand. Holy cow. A lot of babysitters making money tonight. So, let's just say that you're coaching your little girl, 6 years old, her name's Susie, and there's a soccer game, right? It's Saturday, and, Kansas City area is playing on the rival St. Louis. Okay, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, right? It's a big game. And let's say that you're a red personality, you're coaching your 6-year-old's team, and you're down with little Susie and all her little friends, and they're just looking up at you, and they're just waiting for what you're going to tell them. They just want to run. They've just been all sugared up on a high, and they're ready to go out and play some soccer. And you sit down with them, and you say, little Susie, let me tell you something. Today we're going to play our raffle, and it's a big deal. And winning is important. I need you to know something. Winning's not everything. It's the only thing! You go out and you kick that ball in that net. You get near it, don't get it, you're going to pay it home, Susie. Somebody's coming your way and they come at you, you take up their knee. You do whatever you got to do because we win. In our house, we win. We even sung a song about it. Right? We win. That's why we play that song every day when we wake up. We win in our house. That's what we do. So you go out there today and you give it your all and you don't have any more, you find some more. Anybody married to somebody like that? That's a red. They're driven. They're focused. A lot of times they're business owners already. Right? They're successful. They're going to have success. With or without the steps too. Right? Some of y'all get that later. Like they look at this and they're like, you take these things and you sell them and you make money. When you blitz a red, you go, hey, have you tried that crazy rat thing? And they kind of jerk it out of your hand, right? That's what reds do. They grab it, they look at it, and it's right to the point. They go, $25. What's my cut? Right? So first thing to their mind is money. They're money driven. They want to have success. So when they see there's a cost to something, they know there's a margin and they know there's a profit because that's the way business works and they're ready to make money. Right? The quickest way to destroy a conversation with a red, when they say, hey, what's my cut? Is for you to go, oh, did you know it's got a mechanically based formula? They don't care. The product is not the interesting thing to them. The $25 is. Because they understand that's the way they think. So when you're prospecting a red, you've got to know when you blitz them, when they go right to the money, stay with the money. Don't try to go and talk about how great friendships you can make. They don't want more friends. Okay? They don't really want to talk to you much longer. They just want you to show them the money. Right? That's what they're looking for. So I'm just curious, are there any reds in the room? Okay, reds. Let me explain something to you. We're going to talk about the blues in a second. Some of you blues actually think you're red. You're not. Okay? Reds don't, they just don't do that. Their hand doesn't go like that, right? Reds are like, how many of you are in your 30s in the room? You're like me. Remember the movie Dumb and Dumber? Like, remember when they were in the restaurant and they walked over and he said, Seabass is going to get my meal. Seabass went, that's the way a red says I'm a red. Just like Seabass. Okay? So where's my reds? That's right. That's right. Cowboy hat. Red.
Reds. I'm a
Focus now, reds. Don't hold this against me. I know you will, but I'm at least going to ask you not to. Not everyone thinks like you. It's true. It's true. I know you're doubting this at the moment. You're like,
They don't, but they should. Right? You should say that louder.
like, seriously, this is about the money. You heard all the stories. Like, well, what do we need? Like, that stuff Dr. Don was talking about, they don't even comprehend that. Because to them, it's just like, what? We'll get back to the money. When they can talk about the money. But Reds, I got to tell you, there's a lot of people out there that when you hand them this card and you ask that question, they're interested in other things. So what you got to do if you're a red, where's my Reds? Okay. Good. You got to be willing when you hand that card and ask that question and they don't talk about the money. You got to be willing steps to success. You know, we heard a long time ago, Tiffany and I first got started this thing, it's one of my favorite quotes. It says, success leaves clues. Pretty simple. So if every single person on this stage earlier tonight, and you heard the beginning with Lori and Quinn, and you're going to hear it a lot more tonight when our Queen networking officer, Pam Sauer, gets up here. When you hear that, even if you don't buy into it yet, follow it. All right, one more time. Where's my Reds? All right, the next color we're going to talk about, and it's a fun color, it's the blue. See, blues already know what they're supposed to do. Because it don't matter what I say, they're just like, say blue, say blue. They want to get up so bad. Blues like to have fun. They're talking, they're the life of the party. Blues, when you blitz them, it's so much fun to just watch. Right, there's a song out that says, "Don't believe me, just watch." Right? That song was made for Blitzing blues. Like, you won't believe what happens when you do it right. Because all you got to do is say, "Hey, have you tried that crazy rap thing?" The blues like, "What? Party? I'm in! In! What we got to do? When is it? And you can party with this? They're all about the party. So what you got to do when you're blitzing the blue and their eyes get, watch it happen. They get so excited because they see party, man, and it's fun. Like, they're here tonight. Like, they're writing down the words Dr. Don said just to Google to figure out what he meant. Like, they got like one word, and like, I heard that one word, the doctor said it right, I don't understand it, I'm going to Google when I get home, maybe. Right? It's like, that's a party, and, you know, they got a ball around here, and it's fun. Blues are loving it. So when blues go party, your job is to stop the blitz immediately and schedule it. Because if you don't schedule it, blues, y'all don't even know what I'm talking about right now. So let me talk to everybody else for a second, okay? You got to schedule it right then with that blue. You got to say, "Hey, what are you doing tonight? What are you doing tomorrow?" Because if you don't, man, they're off somewhere. They're finding the next thing. So you got to understand when blue says party, and you know, hey, they're all about the fun. When somebody gets excited about this, you immediately ask for that party. Say, "Hey, you got a few friends that can get together, they can try this product, and you can try it for free." And they're like, "Free? That's awesome!" Because blues are broke. Right? They're just out there like, they heard they could make money at this, but it wasn't just about, like, they weren't really thinking about ambassador. They were just thinking because they're unemployed. Right? Like, hey, like, extra, I'm hungry, man, that's awesome. I got to pay rent this month. And you can. Blues love rat cash. Man, they go out and rat more people. They put that money in the pocket. Blues, remember, there's 3 letters. I want you to remember IRS, okay? Keep a little back. Stay a little structured. So, if you're a blue, I got to give you some advice. Not everybody's about the party. I know, it's a shame. But they're not all about the party. So you got to recognize when somebody says, and they do something other than get excited, you don't go, "Hey, did you know you could party? You can get together with people. You can have some fun. We get together tonight. What are you doing?" You know, they're going to be like, whoa, we can get together tonight. Right? So blues, understand, sometimes the best thing for you to do is shut up. If it's not on this card, don't say it. Okay, blues, can you do that? Where's my blues? Blues, I love you. You know, I mean, They come in crazy with outfits. I mean, some of y'all got those super mom capes, and you're wearing them tonight, and like, they didn't walk in the meeting. They walk real fast to see if it would blow. I see you wearing those things. They're the ones who wear the green underwear. You know, they do everything. Y'all think I'm kidding. Look at that. I got it on right now. You're all in when you're a blue. Right? And you love it. So one more time. Where's my blues? All right. The next color. It's yellow.
Aww.
Bless your heart. Honey, put your hand down. You're blue. Yellows don't like jump up, ready to go. We already talked about blue. Return will be later. Okay. You know, I call her my adopted grandma. Her name's Granny Sue. She lives in a little town called Kentucky. Y'all may realize I'm a little bit of a blue, so sometimes it's like squirrel. She lives in a little town in Kentucky. And it doesn't matter if we show up at 1 in the afternoon on a Sunday or 3:37 in the morning on a Tuesday. She'll be up at the door because like she's waiting for just somebody to come up her driveway on her lights, you know, pull up. And it doesn't matter when it is. She'll answer, "Hey, honey, how are you? My grandkids." We're not related. Right? But that's her mentality. You want me to get you some coffee on the bun maker? Right? I mean, she's that servant leadership. She's the best adopted grandma you can have, and she makes the greatest food at Christmas, and she's the one that serves everybody at every meal, and then you look around and you just wonder if she actually ate. Right? So is there any Granny Sues in the room? Any Granny Sues in the room? We love you. We appreciate you. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Go ahead and if you could just give them a hug real quick, they appreciate it. Because they're service driven, and for you to give some of that love back, it just means so much. It means so much. So when you're blitzing in yellow, and you say, "Hey, have you tried that crazy rat thing?" You know what? I've heard of this. You know, I haven't tried it, but my sister's brother's friend, Susie, oh, she could use this. That girl she's put on for you, you know, you know, she could use this. Can I buy her a couple? I'm going to see her, you know, at the PTA, you know, the next few days. I'll give it to her. Right? They're the ones who are out there helping out during registration. Everybody else, they're piling to get in here. Right? The Reds are like, "Get on, Mom. I got a ticket. I want to see." I thought, it's okay. They'll be planning. There's not, but they're going to tell you that, right? You know, they're sitting out there at a rap party. You have a rap party, and they're the ones that you ask to be at the door when somebody comes into a rap party. Because how many times has somebody came into one of your rap parties and they're like, "Oh gosh, I didn't know it costs to rap." Right? That happens all the time. People come in and somebody didn't do their job and say, "Hey, it's $25. You can try this crazy rap thing." You know, the yellows at the door, they're like, "Oh gosh, I didn't know it cost that money. It's okay, I got you covered." So when you're blitzing a yellow, and they look at it and go, "Oh, this is great." You know what? Ask for referrals. They'll give you so many people to talk to, and they'll be good people. Because every single one they'll give you, they respect that person. Right? Ask them for referrals. Say, "Hey, you got their phone number?" They will go through their entire phone book for you. Just keep asking, and they'll keep giving. They're service driven. When we say "my pleasure," they really want to help. Now, yellows, you've got to know something. Not everybody is as thoughtful as you. We have these people called reds. So when you're blitzing someone, you hand the card, you say, "Have you tried that crazy rap thing?" Not everybody's going to be as thoughtful. They may grab it, they may laugh at it, they may do whatever. You just follow the script and hand it to them. follow. Let me get it real quick. Where's my yellows in the room? Let's just give my hand. Let's get the yellows in the room. We love you. We love you. We love you, Tiffany. Not Tiffany. She's red as a hammer. You've ever heard seen her live. Okay. Last color of the night. Green.
Oh, Denise.
Let me describe this to you real quick for those of you. Go ahead and take your pictures real quick. You know, this is high level stuff here we're going with. So when you're blitzing a green and you say, have you tried that crazy rap thing? And they take the card from you. Kind of looks something like this.
So
Is this FDA approved? It's my favorite one. It's the only time you ever get a green called up. No nutritional is. Right? You don't do that, but that's okay. Sorry, my red came out there for a second. Greens will just stare at it. And they'll keep looking at it. And here's what I can tell you. When someone doesn't speak in the first 5 seconds of the blitz, odds are they're green. And here's the next tip I can give you. He or she who speaks first loses. Blues, shut up. How many of you in this room have downloaded and printed off the entire compensation plan and read the whole thing? There's your greens.
Bluish, yellow.
Let's take it a step further. How many of you have downloaded, printed off, and read and highlighted the policies and procedures of It Works Global?
Oh, it's too much.
There's your greens. By the way, we know on page 3 there's a typo in paragraph 5. We do it just to tick you off. I'll try to be crazy. When you are blitzing a green, when they start asking questions, reds, trust me, it won't be about money. It just won't. Blues, they're not interested in the party. Yellows, just be quiet and we'll eat you alive. When they ask a question like, botanically based formula, where do these ingredients come from? Stop the blitz. Say, well, you know what? My name is Jessica, and my website is ittrulytransforms.com. You can go to this website and get all the information you would like. Hand it to them, walk away. Because you will lose that conversation. Even if you're right, they have a question that sounds so smart that will trip you up next coming. You might know the answer. Don't answer it. Because when you answer it, they'll have something come and you'll be like, whoa. Where's my greens? Not working. See that? Not working. But you know what? Y'all drive me crazy, but I love greens. Here's why. 10 years from now, when we're at Royal Stadium doing an event in KC, all these greens will still be here. Because they don't quit. They never quit. Because they won't spend a dime of their hard-earned money until they have every last answer from you. So just keep feeding them information. Keep feeding them. They love that. I know blues. They're like, more time. Greens, we love you. All right, let's go real quick. Where's my reds? Reds are quick learners. They're like, I remember that kid said. Where's my yellows? I thought I was going to drink some blue. Where's my greens? Green, you're not green, honey. Okay. You are blue. Where's my blue? I love you guys. It's been an awesome night. Remember, use this trigger word. What this will do for you is just give you that quick direction on what to do next. And the lady I'm about ready to bring up, what she's going to show you some